Welcome to part 8 of me playing 3D Lemmings for the Sega Saturn. I'm convinced by something I've seen in the menu at the end of the last video, or just after I finished filming. Or no, it was during the video. No, I am over the halfway point in the game. And I'll show you what I mean in a bit. So let's just get into this. Okay, so here you can see it says taxing. And that bar has been filling up as I go through each of the levels, and it's quite near the end. So I'm guessing by the time it reaches the next set of levels, we'll be at the end of that graph. I'm hoping that's the case. One thing that backs this up slightly is that with the Mega Drive version, that had a lot more levels than all the other versions of traditional Lemmings. But let's get into this. 3D A Lemming Odyssey. Right, let's see what we're dealing with here. It is another sort of military base level, I want to say, or whatever this is meant to be. Yeah, look, there's our entrance. Okay, so we had one of these before. Oh wait, right, hang on. Yeah, I was gonna say we had one of these before at the end of the fun stage, but this time we have a splitter block. I'm actually gonna have a quick look at what the other cameras are pointing to. Yeah, so that actually tells us where the exit is. Camera 4 does. And we know that camera 3 is in front of it. Okay, so we're going to be building towards it. I can see that we have 2 builders and 20 turners. Okay, so if we were on camera 3, we'd be coming from around here. Okay, that's fair enough. Look. Right, okay, so it's going to be quite a simple affair of, for those who take a left at the splitter block, they are going to be taking a right and then building across the acid. Fair enough. What happens to those who turn right? Maybe there's another exit, because we're going up this hill. Oh, goodness me. Right, hang on. What? Oh, it's massive. It's massive. Okay, so the ones who are going left, it's very straightforward. For the ones that's going right... Oh, hang on. Equally straightforward? Eh? So what's down here then? Have I... Wait, I've made a mistake somewhere. Because this... My god, this is a fiddly camera to get through. It's just because of all the slopes. Okay, it's actually quite straightforward. What's the bridge for then? Wait, what? Sorry, we have a splitter block here. And what's up here then? It looks identical. I thought it was the same splitter block. And I'm now just completely... This level's making me doubt myself before I've even started it. Hang on. Let's get down here with the camera. What? Oh my word. I see what's happening here. There's 2 lots of splitter blocks. Okay, this is going to be a level that happens in multiple stages. Let's just take it one thing at a time. We're going to need turners.
Let's go.
We need to work out who's going which way first. Okay, so he's going left. That is kind of expected. They often do take a left as the first one. And you know what, how's the best way to do this? The best way to do this is actually to come to here.
Okay.
Right, okay, so that one's taken care of, and then we've got the other side of things to do. Okay. Yeah, some of these is going to be very straightforward, but for the ones who take a left on the second splitter block, they're the ones who are going to have to be building. Everyone else is just basically turning towards the exit at some point. Okay. I wish I could be a bit further away, but it's only allowing me to do so much. Right, okay. Hi, it's a very straightforward level. It's just going to be multitasking that's going to be the issue here. So we got quite a while before this guy goes up there. So I think maybe we go back to the other side. I think I need to position a camera here and a separate camera over here. And actually you need to utilize the fact that we have multiple cameras. Right, okay. So yeah, I do suspect... No, this will be our next turner. I hope I'm correct. Just quickly. Yeah, still seems to be the case. Okay, back to camera 1. I was correct in thinking that it would be this one next. Then we need to go back to camera 4 to do the ones who took a right at the second splitter. Okay. We need to be back here in time to deal with the next ones, but right now... This is going to be very fiddly. You know what, actually, it's not even worth trying to do it from above the slope. I think we need to get to about here and just try. Okay. Right, this one is just a multitasking nightmare. Okay. So let's have a look at... You got one coming up kind of close. Over on camera 1. On camera 2 we don't need to worry yet. Camera 3, how close? Because they're going to get a quarter effectively going each of these ways. Because half of them are going to go down the first left. And then the remaining half gets split in half again. So I think we want to be with this guy here next. I hope I'm correct. We'll find out. Okay. There is path over here, isn't there? Or does this mean something? I've seen these black marks on the floor and I'm just very suspicious of them. Meanwhile, I do know that there will be a bridge coming up from this side. I think I'm going to go with my instincts. It might be a waste of time to do so, but I just want to go with my instincts on this one. Right, okay. Next one we need to think about. You're going to take a while to get upstairs, so we're not worried about you yet. But you... Yeah, we need you building soon. And it's going to have to be right from the edge, I do believe. Okay. Whew. Okay, where are we looking at now? They should all be converging in the same room at this point. Wait, what are you doing? Why is that one starting to build? Is that some sort of glitch? I think it is, you know. That's a weird glitch. It doesn't seem to be affecting the game itself. So. Okay, hopefully you can stop trying to build. We need to keep an eye on two things now. How close... Oh, you know what? Oh, this could be the hardest bit. I was correct in thinking this would be the hardest bit. The good news is we do have the instant replay thing. Okay. Hopefully no, I've just saved it. And then we just need this guy to turn.
Okay. Okay.
Whew. Now there's a funny thing. I actually only need the one turner here. On this stretch here. Because the remaining ones will bounce off the wall at the end. So I thought I was going to need 2 turners in the middle. But I actually just need the one. And I'm going to make it this first guy. And then it's a case of finding the exact place. I want him to be exactly in the halfway section. I just have to have faith. No, he's made it. Oh, he has. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I'm going to get this first time. It's fiddly, but it's not unworkable at all. Oh, that's fine. They're not dying. They're just being dramatic. Expect to hear a lot of screaming. Can I put the rate up? Oh no. I might have saved basically all of those who aren't turners. Let's get over to it. Get an exact reading on where he is. And that should be it. Just in case not everyone's out yet. Beautiful. I'm actually going to go back to the beginning. And get in with the crowd that's going to be on the way. Lovely. Let's just do it. See which way we end up going. Because I think everyone's going to get saved now. And unlike other previous levels with splitter blocks, it's not like there'll be some paths that go, what am I trying to say, like 100% in the wrong direction, and other paths that go in 100% in the right direction. All of them end up in the right direction eventually. Expect a lot of screaming. There. And then more screaming to come about. Well, not yet. So these guys got to turn around, haven't they? But now. But we've done it. Done it on the first try. Beautiful. That's it. Did it first time. Nice. It was an interesting level. A lot of multitasking, 2 splitter blocks, lots of acid. I usually would have hated this level. It was actually quite good. Ricochet. Okay, another golf level. We know what this means. Generally kind of cool music. Springs. Lots of springs. Always put springs in these golf levels, I noticed. I guess that's to insinuate the idea of like launching lemmings. Oh, okay, I was right about the music. Am I right about the springs? Probably. There's the exit. What the hell is this platform? Okay, it's got a target on it, which you know means springs. The camera usually begins near the entrance, but I don't see the entrance. Oh wait, yes I do, it's there. We have 2 turners, 2 blockers, a bomber, a builder, a digger, 2 climbers and 2 floaters. Levels where there are floaters and climbers tend to be, especially when they're that few in number, tend to be levels where you send someone ahead to get stuff done. The ricochet element to this is the fact that although we have a turner, they are going to be bouncing off the walls until they get over this bridge, where they will go to the launch pad. Oh my god, I feel like it's either going to be trial and error, or it's going to be painstakingly working out where people will be coming from. They could either walk left or walk straight into this, based on where the camera is, right? So we really want them to walk from the left, which means we want them to come from this red bit of wall here. And luckily with these levels is everything's kind of gridded out for you. Hopefully I haven't messed this up too much. We want them to turn into, oh god, hang on, what? There's going to be a lot of trials to this one. There's just going to be a lot of trials to this one. first one's just going to be an experiment to see where they end up. That's why I'm going to put the speed up and monitor this like so. I feel like we've messed up a little bit already. And if we have, I'm just going to nuke it and try again. Especially if I'm only off by like 1 or 2. I am. I'm off by 2, is it? Right, I'm off by 2. So if I had made the turner 2 blocks, let's call it, later, we'd be on the bridge. It can be either of these two, I imagine. I'm going to do it for this one. Again, I'm going to put the speed up, because it is going to take a little while to get over it. And I'm going to see if I'm correct. I really don't want to have to use more than one turner at the initial point, because I feel like I'm going to need a turner at the end. Like, they came down the right hand side of this bridge. If they'd gone down the left hand side, would that be better? So if they'd bounced off, say, this red thing here and gone... If they bounced off that red thing, they would have turned around. Turned around. Oh, you know what? Let's see what happens. See where they go. See, they're definitely getting yeeted in that direction, aren't they? Okay. Right, so we're on the platform. Everyone's going to end up on the platform. That's no problem. Let's take the high speed off and assess what we're looking at. So, as we pointed out so far, we do have left a turner, 2 stop blockers, a bomber. I don't imagine I've got to use all of it. I really don't imagine I've got to use all of it, because I don't even know how I would use all of it. But the post that's holding this platform up is made of metal, so I imagine the digger / bomber is not going to make any odds there. And this is quite the drop. This on the left is already quite the drop. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. So we need to turn someone into a turner here.
Blocker.
Not blocker, turner. Someone needs to be a turner here. May as well make the first guy the turner. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to have them turn... Again, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to have them turn people this way. So no, we end up with a bunch of lemmings going left to right instead of up and down. But 2 of them are going to be athletes. God, this is going to get convoluted fast, but I feel like I've got an idea. So, from that, we now need... we need him to be a blocker, but not on the bridge. That's an important detail. He can't be a blocker on the bridge. He can be a blocker right before the exit. So the first one who went down first, they're going to be a blocker. I've got this. And you know what? Weirdly enough, I think it actually does one. Me to use pretty much everything. And then we want this guy to build up. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Right, okay. And now we need a highlight lemming. Do we? Maybe we don't. You know what? I don't think we do. Yeah, he's digging in the right place. Good, good, good. Oh. Have I acted a bit too prematurely here? I may have acted too prematurely. Because that guy who's just climbed up, he's going to go drown, isn't he? I might have messed up here. Because I need to say 36, and I think they've given me 40. 2 turners, 1 blocker, I might have just done it. I might have just about done it. Wait, have we got people going back the other way? What is happening? Why are people going back the other way? I see what's happened. They've basically flooded the spring. And because they flooded the spring, they've ended up going back the other way. So what I needed to do was multitask and put another blocker over here. Which then tells me that the one who climbed up over and drowned, I did indeed waste my opportunity with. Okay, let's do this again. I know exactly what I'm doing now. And then you will be a blocker. We actually need 2 blockers here. One from this end and one for the other end. Just out of interest. No, not yet. Okay, not yet for that. Okay. Yeah, here they come. Oh, they're in a slightly different place, you know. I don't know if this is going to make any difference, but we'll have to find out, won't we? We will just have to find out if that makes a difference. Why is he not blocking? So what have I told you to do? You're just walking. I told you to block. So I've just wasted a blocker on him. There we go. Now he should be turning people back round, and they should, emphasis on should, be coming back the other way. Now we need to stop this guy from going in the hole and dooming the whole run. And now we need to build with this guy after he's turned around. From ideally about here. I'm very curious to know about the ones coming back the other way. Are they springing the same way? It appears like they are, and I'm hoping that is the case. Right, with that in mind, I'm going to wait for this guy to actually finish building now. Let's blow up this guy, and hopefully it doesn't damage the exit. It doesn't appear to. And then we end up digging here. But here's the really important bit. That guy who's climbing needs to turn around. Ah! Everything was so perfect about that last run that I'm actually going to let the replay do the entire thing for me, because I got everything in the perfect place, I feel. It was literally the digger. I didn't even jump the gun. I felt like they would dig on that block. But sometimes when you select a lemming, they start doing the action on the next block they're on. And I could have avoided the whole thing if I just done highlight lemming. Yeah, without the ability to speed up time with the replay, the first 2 minutes is literally waiting for the first one to get to the spring. Right, let's blow you up. Select highlight lemming. Let's not waste our time this time. We still need to wait for this guy to climb first. We can actually select anyone, can't we? Let's just select you. Right. Perfect. Now we're in business. And what is very fun is seeing like who will and who won't make it to the spring. There we go. What's this guy doing in front of me? There's so many glitches happening in this game today. Like, this guy's trying to become a turner. I had someone walking earlier trying to become a builder without me having to select anything. So this one will be springing backwards apparently. Won't matter. And with this method, everyone should be getting across. It's like every other one was bouncing, but now I think all of them will be bouncing. Wait, who the hell are you? What is going on? They must have taken some sort of third path. So they come through here, they bounce off here, they bounce off here, 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 and then like they come back down the bridge, but on the left hand side, the same way they came in. So the only way I can see myself having made a mistake, if that's the case, is that I didn't set the blocker further away, therefore giving the spring a little bit more like gap in between everyone. But if that's the case, I can't guarantee that even placing the blocker really far away is going to be it. I just have to experiment with it and see if that's adequate. Now we need to set a blocker over here and hope we give them enough time. We want to give them the maximum amount of time. So really, I'm going to wait for them to walk all the way to be in line with where the turner is. I don't want to waste any more time on this level than I need to. I've got 6 minutes. I may as well use it all effectively. Okay, now what I'm hoping will happen is all these guys who've come this way, when they get back to the spring, they will all bounce. No one will go through it. If anyone goes through it without bouncing, I could have done it a bit closer. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, but yeah. Hopefully the gap between them now is enough that they'll all go through. We'll find out with the first two. So if this guy bounces and the next one bounces, I've done it. Done it. That's it. I've done. It's really long, really convoluted, having to use up most of the 10 minutes. But I've done it. What a nightmare. Half of the mistakes I made on that were just me being dumb. Like, not using the highlight lemming properly or rushing things. Imagine if that first attempt where I put the weight up at the end and had, like, you know, all the lemmings in a clump. Imagine if that one had gone ahead. This would never have worked. I thought, oh yeah, they'll just bounce around near the spring and they'll all eventually go through. No, not at all. Right. If my maths is correct, yeah, it's exactly what you need. I don't think there's a way to do it without using all of the, like, tasks and without losing 4 lemmings. If the timing is right. I love these castle levels. Let's have a look at it. I actually love this music as well. Okay, right. What we got? 2 towers. We're building the bridge between the 2. What? Hang on, hang on. Oh. Oh, wait, what? So what's in here then? It's not the exit, is it? No, that's another entrance. Okay, so we got multiple entrances. Yeah, so we're going around here and digging down. Oh, and I see what they mean by timing. Because these guys will all come out of their respective entrances, right? 3 of them. So we've got 4 entrances. 3 of them are sort of positioned at different lengths of the tower. Someone's going to have to dig down through from the very top. That's going to be from the entrance that our camera was positioned at near the beginning. Oh, it's going to be a satisfying level. I can tell you that much. I think I've got the idea already. So let's just get it done nicely. With one of my favourite pieces of music in the game. Yeah, these castle levels end up being some of my favourite ones, you know. So I'm not hearing anyone splat yet, so that to me tells me that all of the guys that have been released downstairs, yeah, they're literally in the places I need them to be in. What's going to matter is... I see how it works. I see how it works. Yeah, because if we bash too early with any of the guys downstairs, they're going to go through the other side and fall to their doom, wherever that is. If we bash too late, then they're going to fall to their doom inside the thing that we're building. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. We have an extra turner. I don't know why we've got an extra turner, but it kind of scares me, I'm not going to lie. We have just the one digger. That digger we're going to want to keep an eye on. Okay, so wherever that digger is, that's the one we really need to be keeping an eye on. And actually, these levels usually provide us with a window. Oh, I see what the last turn is for. Right, hang on. I'm going to use a highlight lemming. I'm going to use a different lemming. Yeah, that one. Okay, and then we need to do the same thing with this floor. We won't be able to... Oh, yes, we can see. Sorry. We have this... We have windows on this side too. Oh, I don't like that sound. That's not a good sound. Wait. Why are you bashing? Okay, it seems that they've stopped bashing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want them to bash a little earlier. I want them to bash basically as they're arriving. Yes, you. Okay. I don't know how many. Well, we need to save 70. Is this going to be a problem? It might be a problem, honestly. Depends how many get splattered here. Okay, so already I can tell you that I've messed up because I've got 72 lemmings out and I've used 4 turners. And I need to save 70. So I'm just going to nuke this one and try again. It is very tempting to put the rate... You know what? Actually, sorry. It's not even tempting. Once we get to this point, let's get everyone out. Let's get everyone out. Because they're only going to bounce back and forth between here. This is actually probably what I needed to do. Come to think of it. Because I'm forgetting, it's not just the ones from the side bits, it's also the ones coming behind the main guy. Highlight lemming time. And hope. Highlight Lemming and Hope. You know what? I just realised that some of the problems we've had might have actually come from the ones blowing up. Might have been the ones from the main entrance, not from the side entrances at all. Excuse me. My word. Yeah, don't need to highlight Lemming there. I'm that close. Yeah, the issue might not have been anything to do with what I thought it was, and it might be this. Okay, this is not a problem. Where are you? You might be a tad early for what I want. Maybe you? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I think that's it, you know. Don't? Okay. I didn't want him to bash through the other side of the wall. I think I've got everyone safe. Right? I say that. Hopefully. And the issue is now going to be making a turner. No, it can actually literally be anyone, I do believe. As long as everyone's in the tunnel, which I think should now be happening. Let's unhighlight the Lemming. Select the turner. Wait for him to come all the way down. Everyone should be in there. And what you'll find is some of them will be walking this way, but most of them will be walking left to right, I believe. Yeah, most will be walking left to right. Or half, maybe. Alright. We don't need to speed up here. Best thing to do is actually wait for all the ones that are walking up and down to go. And then, literally that. And that should be it. I think I've done it. Boom! 5 to spare as well. Didn't splat anyone. Oh my god, that level. Right, level 48, rescue team. Okay. So assuming there are 80 levels, this will be 60% of the way once I've done with this one, right? I'm going to aim to get at least another 3 done today. But we'll see how it goes. Right, okay, so there's another one of these. We've got 10 turners, 3 bombers, a builder and 4 bashers. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Cell? Cell what? Cell 1 and 2? 3? What? Cell 4. Oh wait, and then and B zone. Okay, right. So we're probably going through to the B zone. And the cells are just there for aesthetic purposes. C zone. I can see the exit through there. Interesting. And we actually have a camera pointing towards that. So there's got to be some reason for that being there like that. Got these dark splotches that look like they could be holes or oil or whatever on the floor. I don't know what's going on here. I think we're just going to have to play it through and see what happens. Sorry, where are we beginning again? There? Right.
Let's go.
Right. Here's something I feared when I just heard how noisy that was. That was quite loud, which means there are... And also, like, we see one lemming has come out. But at the top it says there are 4 lemmings out. Where? Who? What? They're locked up. The lemmings are locked up. Do the other cameras help in any way? Doesn't look like it. What does this mean? I can see a one-way block inside this one. Do we have to bash the cell doors? Is that what this is? It might be straightforward. It might be that we can just bash down the doors. I'm hoping that's the case. We're going to let the first guy go ahead out of this one. And then the second guy is going to turn people towards cell 1. Wait, what? Wait, there's a 4th cell. But we only have 1, not 2. It's 1, 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah, no, this still works. My plan still works. I'm a bit concerned. We're just going to figure it out. Is it worth trying to build over this as well? That's a thing. You know what? I don't think it is. But in which case, I may have messed up already. I need to let through 4. I need to let through 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? It might have just worked out kind of perfectly. Yeah. Oh my word. Now they're happy. I'm happy to let them bounce around in here. And figure out the path first. Let's do the path. Oh, have I done this a bit too close? I may well have done, you know. Oh, I've done him too close. My fear was that the other one would be coming right behind him. Oh, you know what? No, this might just work out. And then we need to find out if this guy can indeed bash the door. The answer to that is yes. Okay. Right. We've basically got the solution, I do believe. Okay. Please move with the camera. Oh my word. Yeah, I don't like how tight the corridors are here. Yeah. And then what we need is somebody to turn in this vicinity. It really doesn't matter who, as long as it's in the right area. You know what? Let's turn this guy. Okay. I really hope I'm right about this, you know. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. I got it. I got it. What I am going to do is highlight a lemming. Not you. I actually want to get one of the ones walking this way. A bit closer. That's it. There we go. And then... Yeah, like so, and like so. There we go. And now this person should be able, whoever comes down here first, should be able to bash through here. If I could just figure out the camera. Oh my word, the camera. The camera. We need to take highlight lemming off. That's going to be a havoc otherwise. And then what we need to do next is anyone else coming down here? It doesn't look like they will be. Okay, this shouldn't matter. This should be no matter. Because what we're next going to do is turn them up that way. And we're then going to blow up this guy. And then we're going to blow up also this guy who's going to be, sorry, where are you? Oh no, I may have done something wrong here. Oh, hang on, I can access you. There you go. And I'm actually going to have to turn someone into a turner. Bit tight, but okay, that works. Oh, okay. There's just one part of the puzzle. One piece of the puzzle missing, it's this one. I hope I'm not wasting too much time here. There you are. And now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be seeing everyone make it, right? I don't know if I want to do virtual lemming yet, but I do. Yeah, they're going to turn down that way. They're going to turn down this way. And it's all fairly streamlined, apart from that one where it's bouncing off the interior of the cell. But basically, they should be making it now. That wasn't so bad. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I just needed to make sure I let through 4 of them. There they go. I did use a lot of turners. Oh, I've done enough. That's it. Alright, okay, where's the nuke? Where's the cursor? Wow. Those, like, army base levels or whatever they are, they're kind of cool, but yeah. Which trampoline? I wonder what the gimmick on this was going to be. Which trampoline? Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be mental. Okay. I mean, we have the exit. Wait, why is that? What? Sorry, which one is the exit? They could both be the exit. Just to make things even more complicated. We can't just have them go, say, towards this one only and hope for the best. We have to also factor in that they could be going towards this one. This is actually crazy, and it's just going to be purely experimenting. That is it. That's the only thing that we can do with this level is experiment. Let's see what happens if we let them run naturally. Right, so they're going to go forwards.
Let's go.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of screaming as well, is it? Right, so I've talked about this before, but the blue ones don't really make them bounce very far. So I'm expecting this one to land in the drink. It lands in the drink there. Okay, so going straight ahead is not it. We are literally just going to see what happens. So we'll work it out. Forwards, then forwards, not it. Forwards, then right. So far, working. Now we know that the blue one makes them bounce to the next trampoline and then fall off. So forwards, then right, then 2 forwards, then should we go left or right? Well, that has 3 blues, so we're going to make them go right and then left. Okay. Be funny if I did this first time, wouldn't it? I need to save 7? No, sorry, I need to save 72. Oh, this is fun. It's fun. Apart from the amount of screaming, I think that's going to be kind of annoying. Not going to lie. Where are you? You're there. Wait. Was that a blue one? No! Oh! Okay, I've messed up. The amount of time I get to actually turn a lemming is not so bad. So, yeah, there was a reason why I didn't turn left at that last one. Because the next one had loads of blues around it, right? So we're going to turn left at this one. And then, really, we're going to have to turn left at the next one. If I'm going along this path. This is all assuming we're going straight forward at the beginning. Okay. Now, if I come all the way to the end one, I'm just not going to make it. But the next ones will have to go straight across, I think, because of that blue one there. So they go to the corner one. That's going to be bloody annoying, isn't it, that noise? Right, okay. Yeah, I think we have to take a right. I think we have no other choice but to take a right. Going right at the next one's no good. Going left at the next one. It works as long as they don't overshoot this. Let's find out if they overshoot it. That's it, isn't it? That's what we've got to do. Oh my god, the screaming. Whew! Whoever thought of this as a sound design, I love the music, but the choice to make everyone scream all the time, that's not a great idea. It's just not. Right, here's the moment of truth. Will they overshoot the trampoline or land on it perfectly? If they land on it perfectly, then we've basically sorted it. Or have we? Because actually we only have one more turner. This doesn't work. We can't turn them here because then we'd need to turn them again here. So this whole route that I've just done doesn't work. It's too convoluted. I'm using too many turners. So let's blow it up and see what happens if we go straight forward, take a right straight at the beginning. Right, okay, prepare for the screaming again. They're going to go straight forwards on the first one. They're going to go straight ahead for the first few. And again, possibly there? I wonder. You know what? A left turn on this platform, it sends them onto a blue, but it sends them onto another blue afterwards. Will they then bounce onto this red? And in turn end up on here? It's possible. It's possible. I'm kind of wanting to experiment with it. Let's just do it. This game is full of red herrings, or in this case a blue herring. I reckon there's a potential chance this is one of them. Will they bounce? Low. Low again. And then high. And end up... Oh. Oh. Interesting. I wasn't expecting them to land in the middle. Which... I don't know if they bounce when they walk onto a trampoline where it's on the ground floor. I'm not sure. I want to make them take a right, I feel like. And hope that they bounce. They do, but it's not nearly far enough. That little drop there might allow them to come as far as here. Land in the middle again. Take a left. Well, our left. Their right. Take a right. And potentially have them bounce around this load of nonsense. To eventually land somewhere over there. Is that a crazy possibility? I think it is. Right, okay, so let's see what happens then if we let them walk off this one. I'm anticipating that they might make it into the next. No, it's not enough. Okay, so it's just the one turner for now then, and we're going all the way to the end. Presumably. Right, hang on. So, I mean, we're still not completely devoid of ideas. I'm just going to see what happens if they go straight ahead now, this time. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's going to work. This might be a dud. Overshot? Overshot. How do we even get to this? Like, I don't know if I'm being silly thinking that this has something to do with something. But if it did, then they're bouncing off this one, after that one, which means that they are coming from this direction. And if they're coming from this direction, then they're probably landing from the platform or the square. That's the question. Let's say they're coming from the platform. This is where we find out. Oh, they land there fine. Okay, so then presumably... what happens here? Do they overshoot this? No, he doesn't. He doesn't overshoot it. Bounce. Bounce, bounce. You know what? That's it, isn't it? That is literally it. That is the pathway. Unless he overshoots this. In which case, that was just a whole stupid thing. No, look at that. That is literally it. So I'm going to have to nuke it because we have to save 72. And then we just need to go over here and wait for them all to come in. If I went for the trampolines, I'd love to put the rate up on this. Get the screaming out the way. Unfortunately, that's not how it works with trampolines. Let's get him while he's the only one. And that's it. Now we can put the rate up. Get out of here, away from the screaming. Bring the volume down a bit on the screaming. Try and find somewhere that's even quieter. I mean, it's just unavoidable. Oh, look at that. Hang on. moves to this corner. You can still hear it a bit, but it's nowhere near as loud. I would do virtual lemming on something like this, but it's just too much. The out number is staying the same, 26, 27, 26, 27, because they're still coming out. They're still coming out. You know what? Let's do a virtual lemming. Because I'm feeling a little bit masochistic. When that out number starts actually going down lower than 26, then we're finally like, look, 25. Here we go. The last few are coming. I mean, in all fairness, I'd probably be screaming at this bit too. Peace and quiet. Should be getting 2 over. That's it. We've done it. Oh my god. What a level that one was. It's the name of the game.
Okay.
Isn't that an ABBA song? It's the name of the game. Or something like that. I can't remember. It's quite literally the name of the game. Lemmings 3D. Oh my god. I had a quick go on this level just now. And forgot to check on my camera. But honestly, it's left me no more aware of what to do. All I can say is that the Lemmings come out pretty damn fast. Yeah. This is not a fun one.
Let's go. Okay.
Like, straight away, we're going to lose a few here. Like, how many have we actually lost there, right? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. One's going back the other way. 2 of them we can turn into climbers, so that might help us later, but... I mean, we've got climbers. I wasn't... On the last turn I just had, I didn't use any climbers. Climbers suggest to me that, like, we might have people going ahead. That's a possibility, you know. And I could be doing this all wrong, but I'm doing this in a very haphazard way, where I'm aware that I can lose 24 of them. And I'm kind of using that to my advantage to not care. So what I'm going to do here is bash with the first one that arrives. Mine with the G. I didn't mine last time, and I kind of, to be honest, I've forgotten that miners are a thing because they just haven't come up much in 3D Lemmings. They're one of my favourite things to use in like traditional Lemmings, you know. But in this, I don't know. It's like I just forgot they existed. The one saving grace to this level is that everyone else comes out quite quickly. Like, there's the end of the line already. So, for the ones going back, I can make a blocker.
Okay.
That should be it, right? Okay, so where are... Oh, there they are. The thing is, I've experimented before with having blockers go on the... Sorry. Why are you not turning, people? Oh my god. Right, hang on. Hang on. Right, there we go. In this way of doing things, we do end up with an extra turner. I've noticed a teleport block, but I have no idea where it goes to. I can't find it. Okay, let's see if we can get the very frontmost one. We can. Okay, and then... Oh my word, I hate this. Like, I am being very liberal with the fact that I can lose a bunch of lemmings. But really, can I lose this many? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to use the highlight lemming here. Let's do it. Let's do a highlight lemming. It doesn't even work. I thought I'd be able to see it through the wall. I think that should be it. Have I saved enough? I've lost a lot. Is there 56? $48. That's how many there were. Oh wait, there's more coming. Reinforcements. Yes! Oh, that's more than 8. Oh, I've done it. Oh my god, I've actually done it on the second try. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sure there are much cleaner ways to do this level. This was just crazy. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe this is... Those guys that are bouncing around at the beginning, I could go and save them, but I really can't be bothered. I'm done. I'm out of it. This one is crazy to think about. I could save 2 of them. Those guys at the beginning. We'll try and get one more done. See what the next one looks like. Chaos Maze. Oh, another maze. I hate the mazes. Okay, there's the home. Is that the only home? Wait, there's some sort of structure at the back. Some sort of tool platform. 13 turners. 2 blockers. A basher, a digger, a climber. I mean, on paper, it looks fairly self-explanatory. Like, they've got to come along here, right? What's this? Keep off the grass. Is that a clue, perhaps? Because, I mean, we have to walk along the wall to get to the exit. There's some sort of nonsense here. I bet that squashes the lemmings when they go through. Right, where are they going? They're landing straight on the grass, right? They are. So somehow or another, we have to get them up. And we don't have builders. So without builders, there has to be a ramp. Is there a teleport block anywhere? Some kind of way onto the wall? It doesn't appear to be. I mean, we need a turner at the beginning. That just goes without saying. You know what? I'm going to turn him there. I'm going to do some really crazy idea here. Very classic Lemmings. We're going to have him dig down one thing. He can't dig. I thought I had a cheeky solution there, but he can't dig. Right, okay, so... I mean, I vaguely recall... Actually... with these maze levels, that you can only really bash through where there are like cracks in the wall. The lack of builders. Like, just one builder would sort you out, wouldn't it? But that's not going to be it. There's the ramp. Okay, so we found the ramp. We found the way up. Okay, that is what I was looking for initially. I thought I could dig down half a block and then, like, bash. That was going to be my next plan. But we've now found the ramp. So now it's a question of, how do we get to the ramp? Well, it's a maze. So we have to go through the grass areas. And the grass area is saying to come from over here. But is this too... Do you know what I mean? Is this going to block the lemmings from walking past it? Too short, like. It's possible. It is. It's a reality is that's possible. But then what else is there, really? Okay, so I'm going to have one go at figuring this out. If I don't figure it out, then I will try it for next time. But I do believe now, having found the ramp, that we are going to have to go around the grass. So, if nothing else, it hopefully takes some of the thinking out for me. It's just a question of how we're getting down there. I think maybe we have to go around the outside of the island. A lot of turners needed for this one. My goodness me. So many mazes. Moment of truth. Do they go underneath us? They do. Oh, this lamppost is not going to be an issue, is it? Oh, it might well be, you know. Oh, I really hope it's not. It is. Of course it is. Okay, so the area with the ramp doesn't have any bashable walls. No. So we have to go through from the outside. And assuming this thing kills me, this contraption, then I need to take a right, another right, another right, another right, and then a left, and another right. So that is, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turners at the end. Experiment time. Does he carry on? Interesting. Right, we'll just wait for him to come through to here. Waste no time. I'm hoping he'll be coming out and they'll all be going through here. And then we need to make him take a bite. Look at that. Look at that. So good. So good. It's worked out perfectly. Look at that. Wonderful. Oh wait, hang on. Could have a problem. Hang on. Do we have a problem? Possibly. We possibly have a problem. If we do, I'm going to have to leave it for the day. And see if I can figure it out next time. I don't believe they're going to walk under that. Find out. Oh, I thought he was gonna. Right, we'll turn at the very end. This guy. Can they make it under there? They don't. We have no more bashers either. Well, I'm just going to leave it there for today, and I'm going to go away and have some thoughts on this. Nothing that I'm going to try out before the next time I play this game, so please do join me for the next episode, because you will see me try and put some of my thoughts into action. But I'm right now just really struggling. I'm going to have to sit with this and just look at it, look back at this footage. Feel free to check out the previous videos I've made on this game if you haven't already, as well as the previous Lemmings game and any other games that you might want to have a look at, especially from the sort of Sega Master System onwards. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel, and until next time, have a good one.